Here's my full weekly analysis for NQ and ES futures for the upcoming week. So let's just get right into this. So first thing is news this week. For news, we got a no news Monday and Tuesday. So starting off with very low volatility. But then on Wednesday, we move into PPI, which isn't too crazy. But Thursday, we have CPI, which should give some decent movement and bring some good volatility into the market. And then we end the week on Friday with consumer sentiment, inflation expectations. I also forgot to mention unemployment claims as well on Thursday with CPI. So an okay news week. CPI should give some decent movement. Nothing too crazy. Nothing I'll avoid trading. I should be good to trade all of these days. So let's go right into the charts. So I have a bullish bias on the week, and here's why. Last week, if we're looking at the 4-hour time frame on NQ and ES. Last week, we moved down to sweep these external lows on NASDAQ, but not on ES, creating this bullish S&T, which is then what drove that strong move to the upside we had last week. And Friday morning, overnight, we swept the external high on NASDAQ and ES, and the external high was all-time highs on ES. It wasn't on NASDAQ. We still have a little room until all-time highs, but we still took the external high, which then drove this rebalance move we had on Friday last week, where we sold off. NASDAQ was not able to take this internal low or even come down to equilibrium, but ES was able to sweep this internal low and rebalance to equilibrium of the move we had up last week. So I have a bullish bias on the week, because we got the rebalance to equilibrium pretty much. NASDAQ didn't quite make it to equilibrium, but still, we put in that bullish SMT. We rebalanced the equilibrium. There's no reason the market should want to move any lower unless we're going to rotate all the way lower and target maybe these. But if we rotate down lower, I'd expect us to want to come down to these external lows then, which I'm not really expecting. We may do that, and a daily change in the state would confirm that, which would be, I'll just show you, would be a close below this series of up close candles on the daily time frame. So that would confirm the move lower for me, but I'm not expecting that. What I'm expecting is, so we're starting the week off Monday and Tuesday with no news. So we had a displacement move down on Friday. So what comes after displacement? Accumulation. So I'd expect, and no news supports accumulation as well. So I'm kind of expecting a little choppier price action Monday and Tuesday. We have this 4-hour bearish fair value gap here on both NQ and DS that we might do something like, we might do something like this, maybe test the fair value gap, maybe sweep this internal low, and then maybe rotate back up to the upside. That's something like that. Just staying in a range Monday and Tuesday of this week. And ultimately, I'm expecting this fair value gap to get ran through and us to target all-time highs on ES and all this low resistance liquidity we have resting over here on NASDAQ, with the external high being all-time highs. So the reasoning behind this is we've had the rebalance down to equilibrium. We've got the bullish S&T. There's no reason for the market to want to move lower unless we're going to target all the way down here. So, and down here on NASDAQ. So that's my reasoning for the bullish bias. This will definitely be confirmed once we inverse this 4-hour bearish fair value gap, which may which may come early in the week, if we can do that with the no news, or accumulation into displacement through accumulation, manipulation of lows, displacement through this 4 hour fair value gap, and then ultimately higher to all-time highs and through this low resistance liquidity and all-time highs on NASDAQ. So I have a bullish bias on the week. Pretty simple, very straightforward. We have some decent draws to the downside. We got relative equal lows, 4 hour lows on ES, and then this low resistance 4 hour lows on NASDAQ. We definitely could come down here and sweep that and move higher. I'm just not expecting that. So we'll see what the market gives us. But overall, bullish bias on the week. Very straightforward analysis this week. News, nothing too crazy. We just got the CPI on Thursday to look out for, but that should give some good volatility into the market. And yeah, that's about it. If you gained value from this video, make sure to like and subscribe as I continue to grow this channel and teach more traders how to learn the valuable skill that trading is. And thank you for watching, and good luck in your trading this week. Trade safe, trade smart, and I'll see you in any trade recaps I have this week.